If one day you're looking for a belayer,
Is there somebody to give you a belay?
you may run the risk of meeting this guy. The world's worst belayer. Start by giving him the right equipment. In the event of a climber fall, keeping two hands above the belay device prevents the verso from breaking the rope and stopping the fall. But let's see this scene again in real time.
Ça va ou bien?
Ah, ça va parfaitement, hein? J'ai eu plus de peur que de mal, comme on dit.
To arrest a fall, always lower the hand on the braking side of the rope.
Belaying isn't all technique. It's also about general attitude and behavior. The bad belayer usually forgets to spot before the first clip. He gives too much or too little slack and doesn't anticipate his partner's actions. Answering a phone and other distractions are obviously to be avoided. Watch your partner at all times.
Oui, maman. Ça va et toi? Oui. Ah non, pas les radis. Non, pas les radis.
In the event of a fall, holding both strands of the rope with one hand keeps the verso from breaking the rope to stop the fall.
Allô, maman?
When you belay, don't answer the phone and always keep a hand on the braking side of the rope.
What can I tell you about my next guest?
The bad belayer often only holds the climber's side of the rope. And in the worst case scenario, he may not hold the rope at all. In the event of a climber fall, an automatic reflex is to grab the slipping rope. In this case, it's the climber's end of the rope. The problem is that holding the climber's end of the rope does absolutely nothing to hold the climber. It's like trying to stop a fall without a belay device.
When you belay, please pay attention and always keep a hand on the brake side of the rope.
Don't expect your belayer to improve technique by simply changing belay devices. They need to adopt an overall attitude by checking their partner. Is he or she tied in properly? Is the rope installed correctly in the belay device? Please conduct a partner check before each climb. One of the worst ways to belay with the gree-gree is by gripping the cam with your whole hand when your climber needs slack quickly. There are many incorrect ways to hold the gree-gree. It's bad to hold it like this, bad to hold it like this with the thumb in the middle, or like this. In all these cases, you're never holding the brake side of the rope, and that's the whole problem. If your climber falls when you're holding the gree-gree with your whole hand, the reflex is to squeeze the gree-gree and to try to grab the rope with the climber side hand. But we all know this action does absolutely nothing to stop a fall.
When you give slack quickly with the gree-gree, please use appropriate belay technique. The
bad belayer thinks that he can get away with letting go of the rope when it is under tension. Distractions often cause accidents. Watch your climber, and only your climber. In this specific case, the climber suddenly pulls herself up to the draw. Our belayer, with his head obviously elsewhere, loses his balance, and his reflex is to grab the climber side of the rope to steady himself. Depending on the configuration, the pull on the rope, the weight of the climber, and of the belayer, the cam of the gree-gree releases, and the belayer tries to stop the fall with his hands only.
Il avait dit, t'es pas dégourdi toi, hein? Moi on m'a dit, tu grimpes un Nina Capresse, mais... Je me rappelle, on est, hein?
Even when you're under tension, never let go of the brake side of the rope.
When lowering someone belayed with the gree-gree, be sure to always hold the brake end of the rope. If not, you will not be able to control the descent. The handle can assist in braking, but the rate of descent is controlled by the brake hand gripping the brake side of the rope. Let's watch this again in real time.
When lowering your partner, always firmly hold the brake end of the rope.
Not tying a knot at the end of the rope is one of the major causes of sport climbing accidents. It's usually too late once you realize that you didn't do it, and absolutely useless to try to grab the rope. But let's watch this scene again in real time.
During the partner check, please make it a habit to tie a knot at the free end of the rope.
Comme quoi, ça arrive même aux plus grands, hein?